My name's Brendan and I love food. My favorite food is my mum's food. My mum is from East Timor and she came to Australia in the late 70s and worked in the Chinese restaurant business for over 30 years. But one thing she never did was teach me how to make these classic Timorese dishes. Now, I've only made a few of these dishes before, but I've invited 3 special guests who are the next generation of uncle and aunties to see if I'm on the right track. Today's episode, we're doing Bacalhau. This is a Portuguese dish that's been adopted by the Timorese people. You can definitely see the influence of the Portuguese with the salted cod ingredients. And yeah, it's basically just a baked dish. So with salted cod and potatoes, with some cheese, gratin kind of thing going on. It's a cured fish. So it needs to be desalted and rehydrated essentially for it to be cooked properly. So this whole process takes about 2 days. I generally don't know why we have to desalt it, because you have to submerge it in water for 2 days and then keep changing the water until it's good. And I don't know why not just use cod and then salt it in the dish. But I think it might be a textural thing. You know, like you can have ham or you can have like pork, and ham's got that specific texture compared to, say, just cooked pork. So I feel like that's what's going on here, maybe. All right, so we got basically 6 potatoes, which we're gonna dice up into nice matchsticks kind of thing. And then we've got milk cream, 2 onions, garlic with salt, pepper, nutmeg, just a sprinkle, just to give it a little bit of like a je ne sais quoi. And black olives is just like a decorational thing at the end. After you've mixed all the ingredients, you sprinkle on some cheese, and then, yeah, you bake it in the oven until brown, essentially. Okay, how the hell do I cut this? Is that how you do it? Yeah. Ah. Let's see if I can do this. Ah. Fucking A. There's one. Tough son of a bitch. Ah. I feel like I'm breaking every food safety law by doing this. It's so tough. My mum actually has never made this. Like, she said it's too much of a hassle, so and I understand why. But basically, this is what we're looking for, and then we're just gonna wash it. Okay, I'm just gonna submerge it, so that's all. Yeah, that's good. Pretty much that's it, yeah, and then we're just gonna cover it. And then, yeah, you put it in the fridge for 8 hours. We're gonna get rid of the water, and then fill it up again, 8 hours, do it all over again. Again, it's a whole process. I get why my mum doesn't want to do it. It's just fucking annoying. Cool. Okay, let's pop this in the fridge for 8 hours. Okay, now it's been 3 days later. The salted cod has been, you know, desalted, hydrated again, and it kind of looks like this now. Voila. I had to actually also debone it as well, get all the flesh out of the salted cod. I'll eventually chop this up. But before we do that, we got to start working on the potatoes. We've got to cut them up into matchsticks, essentially. Kind of like that? Kind of like little chippy kind of things? Big matchsticks, good enough. Okay, now that's cut up, I'm gonna put that into a pot of boiling water, which got some little salt in it, maybe like a tablespoon of salt, just to get it going. And then we're just gonna boil that for about 10 to 15 minutes until the potatoes are a bit soft. While we do that, we're gonna cut up some onions. So we just want to cook this until it's soft, because it's gonna continue cooking while it's being baked in the oven. While that's being cooked up, we're gonna mince up the garlic. Minced. Chop, chop, chop. Oh, that's starting to get soft, so we're going to put some of the garlic in there now. Honestly, I think my favorite cooking smell is onion and garlic being fried up in butter. While that's being cooked, I'm just gonna chop up this cod. So that's pretty much boiled up. Let's have a look. What we need to do is see if it's pierced. Yeah, it's pretty pierced. All right, we're gonna drain the potatoes and then we're gonna put all the onions and garlic into the big pot. I'm gonna put the salted cod in here. We're also gonna add in the milk. Also gonna add in cream, tablespoon of butter. I'm just gonna put it on a low heat just to like mix it up a little bit, give it a little, just give it a good stir. I just need to season it a little bit, so I reckon like half a tablespoon of salt, and then we'll just put some pepper. Yeah, the salt and pepper is basically what you like. If you like it peppery, put it in. If you don't like pepper, you don't have to add it in. It's all good. This is cooking. It's all about like feel, man. If you like it, it's up to you. We're just gonna put in like a pinch of nutmeg. Okay, I'm just gonna get that slightly medium for just a couple minutes, just to make it a little bit more thick. So, we're gonna put this all into a tin foil pan like this. Again, every time I go to a Team Marie's event, it's always served out of this tin foil disposable pan, so it's pretty cool. Like, I don't know if I did this right, but it does smell like I've done it right. So we're just gonna get this all evened out a little bit. I'm just gonna put this on a pan just because it feels a bit not sturdy. We're gonna put some cheese on it. And just sprinkle in as much as you want really, but just make sure it's all covered. And it's gonna be cheddar cheese because the Portuguese version of this is, I think it's like Parmesan or Pecorino mozzarella kind of thing. But like every time I go to an event, I don't know, it doesn't feel like that. It feels like they would have used Tasty because that's like the most accessible cheese anyway. And the only last little thing to do is literally just to put in olives as a decorational thing. You don't really need to do this. It's just literally, I always see it like this. It's always like that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, here we go. Oh, cute, right? So it's gonna go in the oven for about 20 to 30 minutes, about 180 until it's basically just nice golden brown, and then we're ready to eat up. All right, that is looking good. Let's eat. Bacalhau. Took so long to make. I never knew how much effort it took to make this thing. What is your memories of bacalhau?
It's party food.
Party food for you?
It's the first one to be gone. So if you're not quick, you don't get a piece.
I remember eating a lot of this in East Timor as well. So, no, this definitely feels East Timorese to see this in front of you.
Cool.
How long did it take you to make this?
Oh my God, it took me so long. It took so long. The soaking of the fish took so long. And one of the things I learned from doing this was just how much like appreciation I have for the aunties and uncles who do this for the events, because there's so much effort into making this. And like, yeah, I feel like they need to be praised more now, because the ratio to making it versus the ratio to eating it is so, it's so like, it's like the odds are just so against it. Yeah. Cool, there you go.
When I think of salted cod, I do think of it as being a little bit more salted and flavoured. A lot of that has gone out of it, and it's gone a little bit more blander than what I thought.
I was thinking the same. So how long did you soak the cod for, and how did you do it?
Okay, this was 2 days.
I think it all depends on where you purchased the cod for and how long, because a lot of different manufacturers salt it at different levels of salt. Like, I was told that you actually taste it. So after you soak it and you cook it, just taste it, because sometimes it's enough, sometimes it's not enough.
When you boil the salted cod, you also need to mash it up, like with a mortar and pestle.
Right, okay.
So this is quite chunky.
Okay.
And so it's not blended into the bacalhau.
Interesting. Okay. I just chopped it up into try and find it.
So you're supposed to mash it up. So not puree it, but mash it up so it's finer pieces.
Okay.
See how there's a lot of liquid?
Yep.
I think there might be a bit too much cream. And so you need to pour just enough cream so you coat it, but not drench it. But flavor-wise, it's close. Like everything blends together in terms of the flavor.
Yeah.
But I think it's just more of a technique.
Yeah.
And so your potatoes, did you fry it or did you boil it?
Boil it.
You gotta fry it.
You gotta fry it, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. My mum said to boil.
Yeah. And so the cheap's way is to buy like the oven baked chips.
Yep.
You deep fry that instead of you having to chop it up and deep fry the chips to then add to that.
Right.
And because that changes the like the texture. So maybe because you boiled it, there was liquid there, and then when you poured the cream, there was liquid as well.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough then.
My mum did the chips differently. She would slice it so they'd be in circles, and she would painstakingly place each of the potatoes.
Oh, like a gratin kind
Yeah.
of version? Okay, right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And one thing I used to do when my mum used to make it is make it pretty. So you had to sprinkle paprika into a pattern, and then you place your olives.
Right. Yeah. I don't remember
Fancy.
paprika, but I do remember
Yeah.
these random olives.
Yeah. Yeah, but you would do like a pattern and line.
Okay.
The way I remember it, it's quite different as well. As I'm trying to mention before, it's more salted.
Yeah.
On the inside, less bland, and probably the pieces smaller as well, especially the potato. So even though for me it looked really good on the outside, yeah, it was kind of a little bit disappointing, I'd say, on the inside.
Understood. Yeah, please give me your ratings.
3.
Cool, yeah, cool. That's cool.
Oh, you asked me a size.
That's
yeah.
no, please, you. That's very
Yeah.
I'm thinking 6 or 7.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was thinking 6. Like, you're almost there.
Almost there.
So I'd give it more than a pass mark.
Yeah, cool. I failed, but I passed. Yeah. But it's okay. Look, at least I'm heading in the right direction. Like it's getting there, right? I just need it's the techniques, it's all that. There's so many different ways to prepare this, and then on top of that, you've got the Tia Marie's way of preparing it, which is slightly different to the Portuguese way of doing it.
Yeah.
So it's like trying to find the version that we grew up with. And then again, like some people have different spins on it. Like your mum has the chopped ones, chips as well.
Parsley.
Parsley.
You need to add chopped parsley to this. Like you've added way too much cheese on top.
Yeah.
Because you still want to be able to see the potatoes and the bacalhau sort of coming through amongst the cheese.
Okay, right. Okay, interesting. So just more of a thinner layer of cheese.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why if you make this well and you take it to a party, it goes so quickly, everyone appreciates it because everyone knows how difficult this is to make.
Yeah. So if this was at a party and you saw this, would you think it'd still be able to be, demolished?
I think a lot of people will try it.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if everyone. You'll have quite a bit of leftover.
Yeah, cool. All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm never making this ever again.
How would you self-rate your effort to the response you got?
The effort I put into this was about like 10. The what I just got, the experience what I got was a 3. So the ratio of effort to what I just received right now is there's quite a gap between that two. But look, I'm trying, and again, this is a whole process, isn't it? So again, shout out to the uncles and aunties.